Have you ever watched a creative idea and wondered how in the world did this become so popular? Do you sometimes catch yourself humming the tune of a recent song over and over again? Or have you ever replied to a question with a catchphrase from an old ad campaign? If you have done one or all of the above, this is the show for you. Welcome to Season 2 of How Did This Become a Thing? The show that takes a closer look at why an idea or a thought that seems small and harmless becomes such a huge hit. Answers to all this and more, join us on a TIC original podcast, How Did This Become a Thing? If you have been looking around you closely, you would have seen a certain flag flying majestically all over town. June is celebrated as Pride Month all over the world, and it is a time for the rainbow flags to be displayed proudly. The rainbow flag is synonymous with Lgbtq pride. But do you know how and when the bright, beautiful colors of the rainbow began to be associated with #LoveIsLove? On this episode, we look at how did the rainbow flag become a thing. It was way back in 1978 when artist, designer, Vietnam War veteran, and drag performer Gilbert Baker was approached by gay icon and politician Harvey Milk to create a symbol that could be used in San Francisco's annual Pride Parade. 2 years prior to this, during America's celebration of its bicentennial, Baker had noticed how the American flag with its stars and stripes was everywhere, and it was used as a symbol that evoked nationalist spirit and a certain pride at being American. He wanted to create something similar for the LGBTQ community, a symbol that would represent their true spirit. That's when he decided to use the colors of the rainbow in a flag. Baker created and sewed a flag himself that debuted at the SFO Gay Freedom Day Parade on June 25, 1978, and has since then been a positive representation of the Pride community. Did you know that Baker meant for the colors to each mean something significant? He had chosen the rainbow to represent different colors coming together just as LGBT people. The first flag had 8 colors and represented everything from life, healing, and nature to art, harmony, and spirit. The rainbow flag has been updated quite a few times, most recently in 2021 to be intersex inclusive. It now has the 6 colors of the rainbow in horizontal stripes, a chevron pattern with the colors of the transgender flag, and brown and black stripes to represent people of color, and a purple circle in a yellow triangle to be intersex inclusive. When Baker was asked why he chose to go with the colors of the rainbow for a flag, he answered that the rainbow was a natural flag from the sky and the perfect way to proclaim, "This is who I am," proudly. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Please show your love by liking and subscribing to the podcast. You could also spread the good word and share it with a friend. I'm your host, Rati Girish, and I will be back very soon with another exciting episode of the TIC original podcast, How Did This Become a Thing?